Alright guys, so yeah, I got this several days late because of a thing with Amazon where I tried to use a gift card, but it wouldn't fucking use that as the currency. But yeah, and then had to cancel that order, then redo it, even though I could have just changed the card, and I don't know. I was dumb. So yeah, but got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart finally. This came out Friday before I'm recording this, which will probably be a little over a week before I actually post it. Gonna be posting it after the Miles Morales 2020 suit playthrough videos that I recorded actually back in December. But yeah, and a few months ago I replayed through the 2016 Ratchet and Clank remake, reboot, reimagining, however you want to say it. The game has several different things that it likes to say. Like in the game itself, it says it's a reboot, but the Insomniac people themselves say it's a reimagining, while a lot of people say it's a remake. It is technically all three at once, and it's really stupid. But we got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which is very interesting that they decided to release a Ratchet and Clank game only 7 months after Miles Morales, which was a smaller game, so this is technically, I think, the bigger game. And then on top of that, they did a remaster of the first Spider-Man game from 2018 that they did. That's very impressive that they could work on a remaster of one game and 2 other games out roughly the same time. You know, even though technically I think they started working on Miles Morales in 2019. So, yeah, they started working, or maybe sometime in 2018. I think I read that they started working on Miles Morales, like, within probably a few months of wrapping up production on the first game, which probably had to do with the DLCs when they started making those. But, yeah. Yeah, and I replayed through the 2016 game when they released the patch that made it 60 FPS on PS5, and also helped tighten up the 4K mode, or the higher resolution shit, which is good because the PS5 runs the game in the PS4 version, or PS4 Pro version. So the visual quality was a lot higher than when I originally played the game back in 2016. And here we are in 2021 with the new Ratchet and Clank game, Rift Apart, which was first shown off in 2020 at the PS5 reveal event. And thanks to how Insomniac put together Miles Morales and the remaster of the 2018 game, this game has a lot of those improvements that they made to those games, including ray-traced reflections, and day one, when I knew this was going to come day one, since they patched it in post-release for both Miles Morales, PS5, and Spider-Man Remastered. Performance RT, which is up to 60 FPS at a low resolution, but with ray tracing reflections enabled. And I like how it was implemented in Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered, and it's gonna probably be not too different here. So yeah. So this is kind of a similar setup. I went into the game very briefly to see what was going on for the setup, and it's just like Spider-Man 2018 and Miles Morales, where you go to the main menu and you choose everything as you start to play the game. So yeah, gonna go with a balanced experience. But yeah, as you can see, there's this shit here to set up how you want controller settings. I'm gonna test out how the adaptive triggers are and everything. Audio settings, television. Weirdly enough, this seems to have all the settings I have from Spider-Man 2018 Remastered and Miles Morales, which is good. Subtitles. Let's have the subtitles be white, but the subtitle color, I'm glad that they set it as white instead of that awful, like, sky blue that they have. Yeah. Let's set it to green for the speaker color like I have in the last 2 Spider-Man games. Background color. I think let's go with the default setting for that. See how that is. Accessibility options. I think I'm gonna be okay. I don't know why for this menu the controller is vibrating every time I go down and up, and then press a button. I can always come back into the options in the main game anyways. Yeah, performance RT, performance fidelity. Gonna go with performance RT because honestly, I only have a 1080p TV and it can run 60 and it runs at 60 Hertz. So yeah, there's really no reason if you only have a 1080p TV, 1080p TV to only do the performance mode. Do performance RT. It slightly lowers the graphical quality, but you get ray tracing reflections. But, you know, here we go. And just playing a game in 60 FPS is great. It really is. It looks smoother, it looks better than just 30. It feels better to play because there's less input lag. And I really wish more companies would do 60 FPS patches for their games for the last, like, even just 7 years would be great. 7 or 8 years for the last console generation. Like 60 FPS and dynamic resolution would be great. Like have the FPS be a toggle, but then have dynamic resolution be a thing. Yeah, I did get a code for a couple of suits for this game. Carbonics armor and pixelizer weapon. So yeah. Carbonics armor is not what he has on right now. So yeah. I'm just assuming there's alternate skins that you can put on, like in the last 2 Spider-Man games. I really honestly wish as well that we would get remasters of the PS2 and PS3 games for the 20th anniversary that's coming up next year. That would honestly be really great. Like if Insomniac and Sony could work with Bluepoint, because Bluepoint does great remasters, it would be great. Have them be on maybe the current graphics engine. Just have James Arnold Taylor re-record Ratchet's dialogue from the first game, and it would be great.
Hey, it's okay. See? Just me. Rivet? Shh. Gotta go. Here, it'll help you get home. I designed it to be one size fits all, so it should...
Thank you.
Interesting way to start out this game. They did that on purpose. I can tell that they did it on purpose. I guess this is Captain Quark's voice actor's last game in the series.
We haven't done anything heroic in years. What if everyone thinks we're washed up? Oh, what if we are washed up?
Luckily, we will not need to perform any heroics. Unless you count smiling and waving.
Right.
Give a big welcome to the Grand Marshals of our parade.
So I can easily tell that they're working off of the PS4 the PS4 game's graphics and character models, just upgrading them by a bunch with their upgraded, with their with the newest version of their engine as well. Look at Clank, he's ray
It's
traced.
a surprise gift from Clank to Ratchet.
Oh dear. Must he tell the entire galaxy?
Wait, a gift? For what?
Oh, you will see. It is awaiting us at the front of the parade route.
Well, we better get moving then.
It all started on planet Delta with Ratchet, a restless tinkerer.
Ah, okay.
Adventure.
The speaker on the controller is making sound with the bolts as they're collected. Yeah, I have never played a Ratchet and Clank game besides the 2016 game before this one, so
Clank ship came crashing from the night sky. Ratchet
I would
rescued
love
an affectionate
to
robot.
be able to play the older games in a higher quality, or at the very least a more stable quality. Than the remasters on PS3 got. And also play the PS3 games in a higher quality and frame rate would be great. Or to be able to.
And now, our heroes will clear this festive barricade.
Or L2.
Who could forget the Blarg invasion of Kurwa? Show the crowd some of those world-class sharpshooting skills. Well, once he grabs some ammo, of course.
These adaptive triggers are very similar to how they do them in Spider-Man.
The Hall of Heroes is safe.
Hey, I think I found the wombat!
What is this supposed to be a reenactment of? You got a sweet bounty on your head, Wombat.
Ratchet, I do not believe this is part of the show.
Oh, really, Clank?
Someone put a bounty on us?
I hope this is not about your gift. Hurry, we must get to the front of the parade route. Oh dear.
Activating Magna Boots!
Cool, if you hold it down, you can get a continual fire.
Keep this show going. Catch a ride.
L1 tether shot.
So much for smiling and waving, huh?
I would bet the blogs are behind this, or the Cragmites, or... oh, Dr. Nefarious.
No way! Nefarious has been retired longer than we have.
And now our heroes traverse this intentionally laid path of balloons.
Watch out for swashbuckling marauders!
Robot!
Oh, really brings you back to good old days.
Yeah, I think fuck that they added a a continual blast to the gun, because honestly, that was one of the things I didn't enjoy about the 2016 game, is the fact that you have to press down all the time on the trigger to fire. And at least for the main vanilla gun, that just got annoying.
Our hero's banqueting is the enemy. Now, we must walk the day.
Platformers fill my OCD.
There, we can glide over.
The mysteries of the Grey Clock. Again with the fighting, nice emotional monologue prepared for this one.
More goons incoming.
Get that sweet bounty cat.
New Game Plus on this at some point. It's going to be really interesting.
Dropship and end this. A little rusty, but not too bad.
And now,
Oh, look at
we
these
reach
reflections.
the present of our hero's story. Ratchet, the last known Lombax, whose kind is lost in another dimension, will receive a mysterious gift from Clank.
I had a speech prepared, but considering that our event seems to be under assault, I will cut to the chase. Ratchet, I do not know where I would be without you. You are my closest friend, my teammate, and you have given up a lot too. I have repaired the Dimensionator, so you can travel through dimensions and find your family.
Yo, pal, what? Dr. Nefarious?
Ratchet and Clank! What a
I got really just fast forwarding the pacing of this game.
to see you here.
At least the starting of it.
Goons were meant to annihilate you 8 minutes ago. Oh, what do you want, Nefarious? Yes. Can't anyone print instruction manuals anymore?
We have to get the Dimensionator away from Dr. Nefarious.
Yes, and quickly. Whatever he has planned, it cannot be good.
Turn yourself in, Wombat!
Still here? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
I think that's the Richard Stephen Horvitz that plays Nefarious.
I should have known Nefarious would try something like this.
Don't beat yourself up. This'll be just like old times. Come on. It looks like Nefarious landed somewhere near the train station. Go, Mrs. Zircon. We should grab a weapon.
Need a weapon? Mrs. Zircon has it all.
Hey, you know what is better than watching explosives? Throwing them with your bare freaking hands! Pull the fire trigger halfway to visual...
You have a good eye.
More goons! Incoming! Train's pulling away. Let's go!
And they really changed up the controls from the 2016 game. The controls from the 2016 game were actually pretty good, honestly. Bruh, I love those ray trace reflections. Like, what the fuck? We are currently at that level of fucking technology with our games.
Losing feels like. Spoiler. It's exhausting. As soon as I figure out these stupid coordinates. Say goodbye. Hey! What did you do?
Ooh.
What just happened?
We may have a slight problem.
The bridge is shot!
In all honesty, they picked a good, like,
The riffs are reacting to the
motif
phase
to go
14
with their
glove.
game.
Try pointing it at one of them.
Did you see that?
That was rather exciting.
I didn't realize from clips I've seen that, like, that's where it pulls you to.
I wonder how much Nefarious is paying these guys.
not nearly enough.
So send my love a land visit me in hell. We're the ones. Ah, fuck. Pixelizer.
Whoa! Watch your head!
This is worse than I had imagined.
And I wish there was a run button, but eh.
Everyone look! It's Ratchet!
Sand sharks from above.
Are these from this dimension or a different one?
Please help! Might as well give up.
Reflections on the fucking floor, dude.
Or at least a very large octopus.
We go the other way first.
Nefarious' ship! We've got to find a way up there!
The taxis leaving from that stand are driving right by him.
Then we better not miss our ride. Hey, when did you rebuild the dimension?
I have hobbies, and I know that finding the Lombaxes has always been important to you.
Like, this game is actually a pretty good tech demo for the PS5 in terms of what it can do if the...
It's really thoughtful.
And actually Xbox Series X, now that I think about it.
Why don't we get it back from Nefarious
If the
first?
devs of a game want to go with a very outlandish idea like hopping dimensions, they can actually do that pretty well. Not to say they couldn't before, but still. Oh cool, you can hop and do that. Nice. Don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but at the very least they put that in. Oh, there is a run button now, good. That was one of the things about the 2016 game, is for some reason they didn't have a run button for Ratchet. And I genuinely have no idea why they didn't put one in.
All eyes here.
They look like they're getting Thanos snapped as soon as Ratchet defeats them. It's like it's a collectathon, platformer kind of thing, so look wherever you can.
Next stop, Nefarious.
These rifts are getting out of hand.
Nefarious is in way over his head.
What is that?
Whoa! Hey!
Mrs. Zircon has many fine options for you. Mrs. Zircon will see you back.
Oh yeah, and if they did a remaster of all the previous games, PS5.
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these
That would honestly be really, really
and
cool.
go to the universe again?
Like if they could implement not only 60 FPS but ray tracing.
Nice work, Ratchet.
Couldn't have done it without you, pal. All right, now let's get to Nefarious.
From like the game previews and clips I saw, I thought that those rifts would take you to other places in the same vicinity as opposed to just being able to tether to get somewhere faster.
Quickly, we cannot let Nefarious overuse the Dimensionator. We must lower his defenses.
Did that hurt? Good.
Toads are so unpleasant.
Run from me.
Take that, Nefarious.
Oh dear, he is targeting us. His defenses are weakening. Me boys, where did Nefarious find thee?
Today my ultimate plan will come to fruition. It is perfect, flawless, and nothing will stop me.
How many times have we heard that?
Probably around 80. No, it doesn't matter. Today will be the last time.
There we go. Fuck you.
You think a crushing defeat is all it takes to stop me?
I mean, yes.
Well, think again! We're going to a dimension where I always win, so you can finally know how it feels.
There we go. Sequence from the fucking
The
previews,
dimensions are weakening considerably.
trailers.
How bad is it?
Panzer Dragoon
It is certainly
reference,
not
I guess.
Great.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Where are we?
It's me.
To the depths with the arms you got!
Boy.
What manner of trickery! Get off me, ship! I'll great!
What does it say about me that I opened fire on those alien pirates? Without provocation, thinking they were enemies.
Did I do it? Or what? Is this... What's with all the neon?
This is the part.
I guess this is an 80s dimension.
Lose.
It genuinely looks like it's like based on like Blade Runner. Or influenced by Blade Runner heavily.
Ratchet? Oh dear, my arm. And no, the Dimensionator, it... What have I done?
What have you done?
Who are you?
Someone with a lot of questions. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah. Wait, I have to find my friend.
That's honestly just really fucking stupid. Just pick them up and took them.
It's me? It's me! It worked! It worked! I am the winner!
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned early from your conquest.
Yes, Emperor!
Oh. Clank? Clank? A Lombax? What is this place? Where are you, Clank? Maybe someone around here has seen him. Have any of you seen a little gray robot anywhere? Green eyes, red antenna, very charming. Sorry, all the charm. Please let there be good news behind here.
Welcome to the Nefarious City Bazaar. Please remember to thank our marvelous Emperor before, during, and after making your purchase.
Emperor? Does that mean there are two Nefariouses now? Clank first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in this bazaar.
Fucking A. I knew I should have double jumped from there.
Hey, Lombax!
second.
You forgot your order? Well, come right in. Miss Zircon will sell you weapons, but you gotta be less conspicuous, or the resistance will not last.
The resistance?
Oh, apologies, Sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this espionage.
Release the hostage!
Clank! No. I need to go after that ship. How can I get off planet?
It's a test. Only royal starships are allowed to leave. Anything else? No. Phantom can help. Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious and you will find him.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
So exciting.
Compliments.
What's Club Nefarious gonna sound like? That sounds like a club, all right.
Now that I'm back, I'm starting Operation Roleplay as if I just became Emperor.
Gotta keep looking. The sooner I find Club Nefarious and this Phantom, the sooner I can get to Clank.
Stop me from doing anything!
You want to bring a party to every fight? Mr. Fun Guy is the weapon for you. You are really gonna be the life of the party now.
Just listen for the beat.
I'm on my way, Clank. I just need to find this Phantom guy first.
Already have an Emperor's Curious tribute statuette in every room?
Did the Dimensionator do it? Club Nefarious. Club Nefarious. Where's Club Nefarious? Gotta keep looking. The sooner I find Club Nefarious and this Phantom, the sooner I can get to Clank. Phantom, where are you? Hi, yeah, are you the Phantom? Is there a Phantom around here?
Only a dancing machine. Watch out now. Music.
Resistance alert! Resistance alert!
Can't believe! First mission in forever and my cover's blown!
Phantom? Is Skid? Better take care of these guys or they'll go after Phantom too. That had to be Phantom, right? Serious dude in a hollow guy? Had to be Phantom. Phantom, wait! I'm Ratchet. I heard you were...
No names! You gotta be smarter than that if you want to join the Resistance, right?
Why does everyone think I'm with the Resistance?
Please stop shooting back.
Let Phantom get too far ahead.
That is highly powerful.
Ah, man.
Love this machine.
There has to be something around here I can use to reach Phantom. Will you please stop running? Is this some kind of test? It is, isn't it? Hey, wait! boy. I'll handle this, Phantom. You just get to safety.
There's a resistance member! Make the Emperor rest! Resistance ends here!
I think the Pixelizer, or maybe it was one of the other guns, was a pre-order exclusive for the 2016 game as well. But for some reason, they fucking refused to put it on the PSN store. And I remember upset quite a few people who couldn't buy it because, well, chances of getting a new copy of the 2016 game at this point are pretty slim. Especially like pre-order copies that don't have the codes used already. Kind of makes me glad that that I pre-ordered the last game, but at the same time, that's really shitty. Like, if you don't make pre-order content available at some point after the game comes out, you're kind of an asshole of a company.
What is this? Some kind of
like, even Square Enix does that.
Hey! What do I do with it?
Alright, new guy. Try out your Phantom Dash.
Phantom Dash?
Enemy can't catch what doesn't temporarily exist.
I mean, hey, let's
So that was what that thing was.
Full guy says bye-bye.
Jump and Phantom Dash. Love handles the rest. Waha! You quitting already, new guy?
What?
Come on. Wall's not gonna bite. Want to go even further? Jump, Phantom Dash.
Also, can't help but feel this this game took a few pages out of Crash 4's playbook. Maybe. Crash 4 came out... Was it 2020 that it came out, or 2019? I think it was, yeah, it was 2020. When Crash 4 came out. Alright guys, gonna pause here and continue in the next one.